Today we're going to look at two pieces of punctuation that look the same but do two very different things: the hyphen and the dash. In terms of the way they look, the hyphen is short, just tapping the keyboard once. The dash is long, it's double the hyphen. To get it on your computer, just hit Shift-Option, then the subtract on a Mac. Now let's start with what the hyphen is for. This definition is pulled from Purdue's website. Hyphens are used to connect two or more words and numbers into a single concept, especially for building adjectives. Let's look at some examples of this. Baltimore has a large Polish-American population. Notice that here, Polish-American is hyphenated because you're building one adjective with two words. He stopped buying 2-liter bottles. 2 and liter are hyphenated because they're one adjective describing the bottles. She can be rude, but she's well-meaning. Well and meaning are hyphenated, again building one adjective. Hyphens are also used to connect last names. So Mrs. Pyle Stinson is a great teacher. Pyle Stinson is building that last name into one last name. You also need to use a hyphen when writing out numbers between 21 and 99. So he is 31 years old. 31 hyphenated. She went 46 days without biting her nails. 46 hyphenated. Finally, the hyphen is used to indicate the word continues on to the next line. This opinion is based on figures and conversations with clients. Conversations is continuing on to the next line, so there needs to be a hyphen. Notice the hyphen is usually used to break up the word at syllables. So let's review what the hyphen is used for. It's used for building adjectives, combining surnames, writing numbers 21 through 99, and indicating that the word continues on to the next line. Now let's talk about dashes. A dash can indicate an interruption in dialogue. The only way to save yourself is the phone cut out. So in this case, the dash is indicating that that person meant to say more, but it got cut out. The dash can also be used to function like a colon, so long as there's not a list coming after it. Let me show you what I mean. There is only one person suited for the job: Superman. Notice sometimes there would be a colon where the dash is, but in less formal writing we can use the dash. You can sort of actually visualize the pause there before Superman. But again, if there was a list, there are many people suited for the job: Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, there would need to be a colon there instead of a dash. Dashes can also be used as parentheses. Superman may be the most qualified, his powers make him almost invincible, but I prefer Batman. So notice the dashes there could be replaced by parentheses and be doing the same thing. Again, dashes are just good for creating that visual space for the reader. Finally, dashes can be used to combine two closely related independent clauses. Let's look at an example. Let's not invite Theodore. He sings too much. So here, that dash is acting as a semicolon or an and in connecting those two independent clauses. To recap, the dash indicates an interruption, can act as a colon if only one item follows it, acts as parentheses, combines two independent clauses,